Hello everyone and welcome. In this session, we're going to explore the fascinating world of distributed databases. The main focus would be on the architecture and characteristics of distributed databases. So let's dive in and unlock the secrets behind this powerful technology. So, what exactly is a distributed database? Well, it is essentially a collection of multiple logically interrelated databases that are distributed over a computer network. This means that the data is physically stored in various locations, but to the end users, it appears as if it's a single cohesive database. The image shows the architecture of the distributed database with three nodes named Site A, Site B, and Site C, connected to a logical view that is the cloud. Now, let's take a look at the primary architectural models for distributed databases. There are two main ones: shared nothing architecture and shared disk architecture. In the shared nothing architecture, each node has its own CPU, memory, and storage. The nodes communicate with each other exclusively through network messages. On the other hand, in the shared disk architecture, each node has its own CPU and memory, but they all share a common storage system that every node can access. Let's explore some of the most important characteristics of distributed databases. The first one is data distribution. The data is physically spread across multiple sites, but it's presented logically as one single database. Another key characteristic is transparency. Users should be able to interact with the system as if it's just one database, without needing to know about its distributed nature. Autonomy is also crucial. Each local site should maintain control over its own data, even while participating in the distributed system. Finally, continuous operation is essential. The system needs to keep running smoothly, even if individual nodes experience failures. Transparency is a critical aspect of distributed databases, aiming to hide the distributed nature from users. There are several types of transparency. Firstly, distribution transparency ensures that users are unaware of the physical location of data across the network. Secondly, transaction transparency ensures that distributed transactions maintain atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability properties, which is called ACID properties, across multiple sites. Thirdly, failure transparency means the system continues to function even if some components fail. Lastly, performance transparency ensures the system can be reconfigured to improve performance without affecting the applications that use it. Data fragmentation is another key concept in distributed databases. It involves breaking down the data into smaller, more manageable pieces. There are mainly three types of data fragmentation. First is horizontal fragmentation, which splits a table by rows based on specific conditions. Different rows are then distributed to different sites. Second is vertical fragmentation, which splits a table by columns. Different columns are stored at different sites. And the third is mixed or hybrid fragmentation, which combines both horizontal and vertical fragmentation techniques to achieve the desired data distribution. Data replication is another important strategy. It refers to storing copies of data across multiple sites to improve availability and performance. The first type of replication is full replication, where a complete copy of the database is stored at multiple sites. This maximizes availability, but can increase update complexity. The second type is partial replication, where only frequently accessed data is replicated across multiple sites. This balances availability with update overhead. And the last type is no replication, which means each data fragment exists at only one site. This simplifies updates but reduces availability and reliability. Now, let's consider how transactions are managed across multiple sites. Distributed transactions involve coordinating data access and modifications across several databases. The two-phase commit protocol, also known as 2PC, ensures that all sites either commit or abort a transaction together, maintaining atomicity across distributed sites. Additionally, distributed concurrency control techniques are used to manage concurrent access to distributed data while ensuring data consistency. Working with distributed databases presents several challenges. One major issue is network latency. Communication delays between distributed sites can significantly impact performance. Concurrency control is also challenging, as you need to manage simultaneous access to data across multiple sites efficiently. Distributed deadlocks, which span multiple sites, are harder to detect and resolve. Finally, ensuring data consistency across all sites can be difficult. Fortunately, there are several practical solutions. Query optimization techniques can minimize data transfer. Caching strategies, such as local caching of remote data, can reduce network traffic. Timeout mechanisms can prevent indefinite waits in distributed transactions. And using appropriate consistency models can help maintain data integrity based on the application's needs. So let's quickly summarize what we've covered. Distributed databases involve physically distributing data across multiple sites while presenting it as a single logical unit. Key architectures include the shared nothing and shared disk approaches. Data distribution strategies include fragmentation and replication, and distributed transactions require special protocols like the two-phase commit. Looking ahead, there are several exciting trends. Cloud-native databases are being designed specifically for cloud environments, offering elastic scaling capabilities. Edge computing is bringing data processing to network edges to reduce latency and bandwidth usage. And AI-driven optimization is using machine learning to improve query optimization and workload management. Thank you. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.